I love it. Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. If you love a Shop My Stash, which I told you guys I'd be doing a lot of Shop My Stashes, and you love a full face of one brand, today I'm going to be doing a full face of NYX Cosmetics. I love NYX. I have some new NYX. It's all coming from my stash because this stuff has been incorporated into my channel already because I've already reviewed a lot of these products for you guys. NYX has some of the best drugstore / affordable makeup products. I'm going to be doing for you guys my go-to summer glowy makeup look from NYX. This is going to be makeup that anybody can use no matter what your skin tone is because NYX is inclusive and they have products for just about any skin tone. I'm going to be using products that I have in my stash, so let me show you what I have. My skin is super oily and textured. I'm just going to be showing you products that I would use, and more than likely you would just have to adjust the makeup products for your skin if you have like drier or oilier skin. So I have my serums on, but I don't have any moisturizer on yet. I'm gonna do the eyes first and then put moisturizer on. So I'm gonna be using the NYX Professional Bear With Me Blur Foundation. I have it in two shades. I have shade 21 and shade 20. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use 21. Then I have an oldie but goodie. I have like two of these. This is the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. I don't know why they got rid of this. This was my favorite NYX foundation, but I still have two of them. They're from a minute ago, but we're gonna use this today. I'm gonna mix these two together to get the foundation look that I want. I have the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Deep Rich. I don't know if you guys remember this. They definitely still sell this in Ulta. I have these NYX powders. This is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. It's mattifying, stick fix, correcting concealers. So I have 3 shades. And my favorites, the NYX Face Glue Primer and the NYX Face Glue Setting Spray. So we're going to be using that. Hopefully this is something you guys are interested in seeing and you will stay tuned for the video. I'm going to get started, guys. I'm going to be using this NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. I'm gonna use this to carve out my brows. Now I haven't used this particular product in forever. I don't know if it dries down. I don't think it was one of my favorite products. I don't know if this is a concealer that's gonna dry down, but we're gonna use this concealer today because we're trying to use a full face of NYX. This is what we're doing. I'm gonna tell you the shade in a second. It feels very creamy, this concealer. I don't think it's gonna dry down. We will see. It's a perfect shade though. It really is a perfect shade. I'm excited to be filming. Guys, I get excited when I get a chance to play in makeup because I don't do it every day. And if I'm gonna be in the house, a lot of times I am because I'm editing or something like that, I don't get a chance to film every day. So I've been thinking about this video all day, and I told you guys before, I don't care if I get up early in the morning and try to get myself ready to film. By the time I get in front of the camera, it's usually anywhere between 6 and 8 o'clock. I think right now it's like 8:30. I was doing a review for this wig as well. Well, filming a video. It's not gonna be a full review. It's my first impressions of this wig. I haven't had black hair since at least my 20s. Because my hair is like a brown. It's been a minute. It feels weird to have black hair, but I love curly hair for the summer. So that's what we're doing. That looks good. I'm going to use this NYX The Brow Glue to hopefully lay my brows down. I really like this product. I used to use it a lot. But some days I don't put brow gel on. This is my favorite drugstore brand, guys. NYX has so many good products. Between NYX and Maybelline, I love their products. We're gonna start with the eyes. And it's been a minute. I haven't done a colorful look in a while. These palettes have the same colors for the most part, just that this one has shimmer in it. Let's see what we're doing today. Let's try the yellow. I love, this is not drying down. So I don't have a loose powder from NYX that's bright enough. So I'm gonna take this She Glam powder and just put a little bit of this color. This is deep brown. So we just want to make sure that we set the lid because this concealer does not dry down. So let's go back into this original palette with this yellow And let's see what we could do with this yellow. I think the reason why I never used this because it didn't have a lot of pigment in it, if I remember correctly. But we're gonna try today and see what it does. Okay, let's try this one and see if this one is any better. This one is, okay, so yeah, this one is more pigmented. And I don't think it's because, okay, let's try it on this eye. I don't think it's because it's on top of the other one. I just think that this formula of the newer palette is, yep, more pigmented, which is fine. That's good. Okay, so I'm gonna close this one up. The older one. I think I used it one time and I didn't love it. I love yellow. Yellow's my favorite color, guys. If you don't know it, it is. I know I say it all the time. Yellow and purple are my colors. Yellow is my primary favorite and purple is my secondary, but you can see it like in my house. When you walk in, everybody's always like, so yellow must be your favorite color, because I have so much yellow in my house. I don't think there's one room that doesn't have something yellow. My pantry is yellow. My laundry room is yellow. I just love yellow. I do. It's so pretty. It makes me happy. It really makes me happy. So that yellow looks pretty. It's not super pigmented, but it is a pretty shade of yellow. And originally I was gonna do a halo eye. That was my plan. Like, I thought about it earlier. I was like, I'm gonna do a halo eye. Enjoy NYX products. They've been coming out with so many good products lately. I think the drugstore really has my attention. Like, I go into Sephora and shop, but I love to go into Ulta, or I love the Ulta website. I like to go into Walmart, CVS, just to look to see what they have as far as the drugstore brands, because they really have been knocking it out the box lately. I think we could still get a halo eye, guys. We might do that. So this palette says face pigments, not for the eye. Oh, I guess I should read it, right? It says, apply face pigments to your temples and cheeks to level up your look. Do not use on the eyes. So actually 8 of the shades are not eye shades. Wow. I guess that's why they have eyes on it. I guess that's why they have glasses. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is so pretty. And you know what yellows, you have to build it up. So it looks like shades 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So, okay, face pigments. These are for the face, which I'm using on the eyes. I hope my eyes be alright afterwards. But anyway, it has eyeglasses in it. I don't know if you can see it. So I guess that means that those are the shades for the eyes. So all of the shimmer shades are not for the eyes, which is a little crazy. But that's alright. That's what we're putting. We're doing eyes with this palette. I didn't realize that, otherwise I probably would have used another NYX palette. I have a few of them that I've never picked up. Like, I bought them and I never used them. So that's why I was saying we're going to be doing a lot of shop my stash. So, you know, those of you guys that are on a no buy or a low buy like I am, a lot of these products you guys are going to have in your stash already. Okay, so that yellow is super, super pretty. Now, it would have been really nice if I had a yellow pigment under it, which I do have one, but I didn't want to use it because it wasn't NYX. So we may do that in one of our next videos. Okay, that brush was the Jaclyn Hill JH32, and this one is the Sigma E35 blending brush. So let's do the halo eye. Let's try this purple right here in this corner. Oh, this is pretty. Now that one actually says, I don't understand it because it has eyes in it. So I guess that means that it is a eye shadow. That shade is very pretty. These are really not pigmented. Like, it's a lot of building. Now, I think that's one of the reasons why I don't use NYX shadows, because, I mean, the shade is pretty. And blend that into the yellow a little bit. Alright, I'm going to try this palette. I'm going to go into the purple. I'm glad that I did not put my moisturizer on because I already see. Okay, I'm going to try this purple right here and see. That's pretty. That purple is nicely pigmented. I'm just trying to blend out this purple gently because it's very much like a pastel kind of color. I'm definitely not loving it at all. Let's try this purple. It's pretty. I thought it was gonna be better. I thought it was gonna be easier than this. So I'm gonna take this brush and go into here. Because what's crazy is, even though the purple is showing up, you don't really see the other shades. You don't really see the pink. I think the purple shade is very pretty, but the rest of the shades, I'm not loving at all. I'm gonna go into this pink and see if I can put this here. Because it looks like these pastels don't even, but they're not even showing up. They're not even, I mean, that's pretty together, but it's not the look that I had in mind. But it's like these pastel colors are not even sticking. Yeah, you don't even see these pastel shades. They're good to blend something out with, but nothing else. I'm gonna take this brush right here and I'm gonna go into this green. It looks like it's going to be a shimmer look. And let's see if we could take the green. It's definitely not the look that I had in mind, but I guess this is what we have. I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eye. Okay, I'm gonna try this liner here. This is the NYX eyeliner stick in the shade Berry Goth. So that's our liner. Hopefully I can get the other side the same way. I don't usually use a pencil liner. I'm just gonna take this pink and blend here. I'm gonna take pink and the yellow and just go up here and blend this out up here because I want those colors to still be seen. I probably could have wet these shadows to get them to be a little more pigmented, but I think they're showing up enough. Let's see if I wet the brush. I hate to waste my good NYX my good NYX setting spray. All right, let's see if I spray that, if this purple will show up a little bit more. Yeah, I guess it definitely shows up a little bit more. Let me dip it. Let me dip it in. You can definitely see it more. I never do a full shimmer eye. All right, that's what we got. Yeah, I mean, at least you want to be able to see the shades. I'm taking the tip of the brush to like just blend the colors in together. I think that's a little better. Yeah, at least you can see the shades now. I guess that's better. I'm gonna put some moisturizer on. This is the Tatcha Dewy Cream. I love this Tatcha Dewy Cream. It feels so good on the skin. It really does. Even though I have oily textured skin, I like to put a moisturizer on because I'm putting all of these different powders and stuff on. And I don't want it to look dry. Like, I like the face to have a moisturized look. Guys, excuse my nails because half of these press-ons fell off. I think I just didn't apply them right this time because they was popping up since the first day and I was like, what is going on? Okay, so that is our moisturizer. This is the NYX Worth the Hype mascara, and I have some lashes that I've been wanting to try for the longest. So I think today is gonna be our day. We're gonna put some of those individual lashes on. I actually like the eyes up close. When you look at them up close, they are actually pretty. I like the colors, the purple and pink. Now that's not what I had planned for today, but this is what we got. So let me get the lashes, guys. I'm excited to try these lashes out. I'm gonna put this concealer that's on the back of my hand on my neck because, you know, I have a lot of discoloration down there. So I'm gonna take this and just put it here. And I know I have another shade of that concealer around here. I never buy like one shade of concealer. I'm always like a 2 concealer girl. I don't know if I really cared for the concealer, so I never really paid it no attention. Like, I don't know where it is. I saw that one today and I was like, oh, I know I have another one, but where is it? Okay guys, this is my first time using these individual lashes. So I have a bunch of them. I guess I'll use, okay, I think I'm gonna use these. I also have these. I think I'm gonna use those, though. Those are more wispy. All right, guys, we're gonna try the first 2. And I think these are too short. I should have put longer ones on. Yeah, you can't even tell. Let me go to the next one. When people are putting these on, they make it look like it's so easy, guys. Okay. I finally got these lashes on. I didn't put the seal on it because more than likely I'm gonna take these off. It's definitely a learning curve to it. I think it took me like 30 minutes just to get those lashes on when I could have just did a strip. But they said these look so much more natural, so that's what we did. We're gonna use our NYX The Face Glue. This is my favorite. Like, I love it. It's so good. So I'm gonna put some of that on the back of my hand. It's a nice runny texture. It's not glue like when you think of Elmer's glue. It's not that kind of thing. You see how easy it goes onto my skin? It feels like a moisturizer. It doesn't feel like glue, but it does give a nice stickiness to the skin so that the makeup would adhere to it and stay in place. But it gives such a beautiful amount of smoothness to the skin, and your makeup will last all the day. I mean, when I say like favorite, I mean like favorite. So that is what our skin is looking like. So does it even look like I have lashes on? That's the nice thing about these individual lashes. They really don't look like you have lashes on. I feel like I could put a few more on. We're gonna use, I think I'm gonna go with 21 Rich, and I'm gonna mix it with 21 Cocoa. I know you guys remember this Born to Glow. It was my favorite. It was so natural, so glowy, just so pretty. So we're gonna put a little bit of this on, because I was gonna go and buy the glaze, right? But then I heard that the glaze is not really for people with oily skin. So I was like, I have the Born to Glow, and look at that. I'm just gonna mix it and get a glow, because I know I'm not gonna be happy with that one. I don't think it's good for oily skin, and I have super textured oily skin. So I was like, All right, I'm gonna mix. This one is already open. Shade number 20. So we're gonna mix 20. They're about the same. And I'm gonna use this spatula from Made by Mitchell and just mix it. That's a lot of foundation, because we do not even need that much. That's a lot of foundation. We definitely don't need this much foundation, but that's what we got. I think the color is gonna be perfect. I like this foundation brush. This is the BK Beauty 115. And I smelled the Born to Glow earlier. I was like, let me see if it smelled crazy, because if it did, I wasn't gonna use it, but it smells fine. So this gives a decent amount of coverage. If it's gonna cover up my hyperpigmentation, then I'm gonna love the coverage. This looks so good on the skin, and it's so glowy. You see the glow to the skin, like it just gives such a lifelike look. I'm telling you, like, I was loving this Born to Glow. That's why I have 2 tubes of it left. But look at that, how shade 21 just looks so gorgeous. I love it. So good, guys. And the eyes are starting to grow on me. Now, one thing I will say about this mixture of foundation, it feels heavy. It's not lightweight like a lot of the formulas are now. It feels heavy. Not super heavy, but enough where I can feel the weight of it. It's not serum. I don't think either one of these are, yeah, no, neither one of these is serum. This is a blurring tint foundation, this one, and then we have a naturally radiant foundation. So that is both of them together, and I think they look gorgeous on the skin. Like, the color is really nice. It is blending good into my neck. Yeah, I just refused to go out and buy a new foundation today. I was like, I have these NYX foundations, the ones that I liked, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use these. So you see how nice and smooth the skin looks from that primer, because it was about the primer. So good. Let's do these concealers. Okay, so at first when I got these concealers, right, these are the NYX Pro Fix sticks. I didn't think I was gonna like them. I was like, I'm taking these back. I have shade 14, 9, and 12. So I'm gonna put 14 and 12 on first. This is a stick. It gives a nice amount of coverage. It's very creamy. I'm telling you, I was like, why would I get a hard stick? Do you see how smooth this is? And it's sort of like a color corrector. It's supposed to be color correcting, so it gives a nice amount of coverage. Just look at how smooth that is. Look at that. So good. I don't hear anybody talking about these NYX Pro Fix sticks at all. I just happened to see them on the site. That's how I knew about them. It wasn't like I heard anybody talking about them. I had what I think the first 2 shades, 12 and 14, and I was like, I need something lighter. So that's the light. That's the lighter one. That's 12. And if we need something lighter, then we'll go with number 9. But isn't that so creamy? You see how creamy that is going into the skin? Now I'm gonna use this NYX the Wonder Stick, because that was the only thing that I saw for like a contour. So I was like, all right, let me use this. And I actually have one of these open somewhere. I reviewed this when it first came out. This is the shade Deep Rich. It has 2 different sides. One is a contour and the other side is supposed to be a highlight. But we have plenty of highlighters, so we won't be using that. So yeah, this was brand new. It wasn't creamy to me. That's why I never picked it up. Okay, so this one is different than the one that I had. The one that I had, I was like, why is it so hard to blend out? Yeah, this is $14. And I know that because I looked on the site today to see if they still sold this. I was like, this is something, again, I don't hear anybody talking about. A lot of you guys that watch my channel love more high-end products, but I love both. But I'm telling you, the drugstore really has me going right now. Like, I love a lot of drugstore products, and they look just as good. Like, if you saw me in the street, you couldn't look at my face and be like, oh, that's drugstore, because they just look so beautiful and they blend in so effortlessly. They're smooth. It's just beautiful. So I just love, love, love a lot of drugstore makeup. It makes me happy. It really does. It makes me happy. I probably should have let that sit a minute. So I'm gonna let these under eyes sit, and I'm gonna blend out this down here. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with this when I tried it, but I think that the stick that I got, it was like, I don't know if it was dried out or what. It just didn't have a nice creamy look. You see how effortlessly this blended out? Yeah, it didn't do that day. And I was like, if you watch the video I did maybe like a year ago, and I did a full face of NYX, you'll see me trying it. And I was like, what is going on? Like, it's not creamy. But this one is super, super creamy. So I don't know, because I think I bought them both at the same time. So I don't know what the difference is. But this is so, so pretty. And this is the shade, I think I said Deep Rich. Yeah, Deep Rich. Look at that. So, so pretty. You can never blend too much. You really can't. And that's with anything, with eyeshadow. You just really can't blend too much, especially like your products into your skin, because you want everything to have a cohesive look. You don't want to see that line of demarcation. Like, this is the dimension that's really in your face. Look at how beautiful the skin looks. That Bear With Me foundation is actually really nice, especially mixed in with the Born to Glow. That was my favorite. I don't know why they stopped making that one. I love that much more than I love the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. That one, even though I have oily skin, it was really too dry for my oily skin. Like, it really was too dry. I was like, I don't like this at all. See how those sticks give a nice amount of coverage? But I feel like, oh, this is so pretty, guys. I feel like I need a little bit more concealer. And I just realized that NYX doesn't have any liquid blushes. Yeah, this is shade number 9. We're gonna put this. It's so creamy, so this is not, it's not gonna dry down, I don't think. We're gonna let it sit for a minute. Yeah, I just thought about it. NYX does not have any liquid blushes. They actually do. This is new, because I didn't know anything about this. These NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Tint Blushes. And they have it in 6 shades, guys. I did not know that they had these. I'm gonna use this. I hated to bring Juvia's Place into this, but I'm going to use this purple because I never used it before. This is called Sweet Berries. I never used this one before, so we're going to use this. Guys, I really did not know. And I didn't even think to look for any because I've been in Ulta and I didn't see anything. This is a dark purple, guys. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we're going to see. Because, you know, Juvia's Place is very pigmented, but I don't have no dark berry color like this. This is more like a full shade. It's very pretty, and you really only need 1 dot of this. This is definitely a full shade. Let me go in with this brush because we need to blend some of this out with the brush that we used with the concealer, because this is very dark but pretty. And we're gonna brighten it up with a lighter color of blush, because this was very dark. It's pretty, but it's not summertime. We want summer makeup. We want a beautiful NYX summer makeup look. Now to me, I think that the skin looks really pretty. This actually has a very nice natural kind of look to it. So it blended in really, really effortlessly and very pretty onto the skin. Now to me, I feel like I need a brighter concealer. Maybe the powders will give it a brightness, but they don't look bright enough for me. We're gonna use this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. And although I love the powder, I don't really like it under my eyes. I think that it does give a nice amount of brightness under the eye. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use this every place that I put concealer. Definitely around the nose, because I have super oily skin. And we want this to look beautifully, not matte, but just beautiful. Beautiful and lifelike. All right, I wanted to take that NYX Wonder Stick and just contour my nose with it. I had contoured my nose and I saw it in a picture after I contoured it, and I was like, oh my god, my nose looked super big, like it was just highlighted and it looked super big, and I was like, oh no, this is not gonna work. We're blending this out with our A20 from Makeup by Ariel. Yeah, it was like the highlighter that I put on my nose, just, it made it look like I have a super big nose. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I wanna see what it looks like with this shade. I'm really liking the blush, guys. I think the blush looks very pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit more from this brush, like whatever's on the brush. My allergies are bothering me. My ears are itching. I have never used this powder before. This is a She Glam Baked Glow setting powder in the shade Deep Brown, but it's lighter than the Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder that I have. So we're gonna use this under our eyes. Hopefully it'll give some brightness. And then I have this one, which I think is darker. Yeah, that's more of a chocolatey shade. So that's the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. So we're gonna do that. Now I usually like She Glam powders. I don't know how this one is gonna be, because I never tried it before. But it's open, so maybe I did use it. I'm just gonna take it and pat the excess on the back of my hand. And just go under the eye with it. It looks like a pretty shade, but it's not brightening enough to me. It's definitely a nice powder, very finely milled. It says it's supposed to have a glow. I don't see a glow. Very nice. I like that. It looks good. I'm gonna go into the Can't Stop, Won't Stop setting powder. Now you know this is a mattifying powder. We're gonna put this on the face. I don't know why I would buy a dark one and not a different shade, like a lighter shade. So I don't think there's one around here, because I don't know. I just started getting into the Can't Stop, Won't Stop powders, but it's really weird because usually I buy a light powder and a dark powder. So it's not to say that there's not one around here somewhere, but I don't think so. Because I really don't remember, buying it. Yeah, now the face still feels sticky with this powder. It still feels sticky. I don't know why, but it does. Down here feels okay. Let me go back into that lighter shade. It feels sticky. I don't know why. Everything, guys, that I use will be linked and listed below in the description box. Now this is the She Glam shade. I don't know why it feels sticky. I'm just gonna go over it lightly with the lighter shade. Tap this out lightly. I don't know. I mean, the skin looks good. I think the makeup looks good. I'm gonna do under my eyes, and then we're going to spray the face. This looks really nice and chocolatey. Very chocolatey. Okay, so yeah, I was not impressed with this palette at all, but we're gonna use what we have because we're already using it. I'm gonna take this pink shade right here and just go under the eyes with it, with this Made by Mitchell brush. The shade of purple is very pretty, and these brushes actually pick up the product very nicely. Okay, so I have this, and you guys have seen me use this before if you've watched my videos before. Guys, if you made it this far in the video and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. This is the NYX Vivid Rich mechanical liner in the shade Quartz Queen. I really love this shade for my waterline because it's just enough, but it doesn't make it look too brightening. I'm actually liking these lashes, guys. I might have to put that bond on them. It just opens up the eye a little bit. So pretty. Okay, so I am going to spray my face first before I put the mascara on. I'm gonna take this powder. This is the Can't Stop Won't Stop powder in the shade Mocha, and the other one, if I didn't say it, was Golden. And we're just gonna put this all over our face just to get some uniformity, because I like to do that with my powders. Like I'm a triple powder girl, and it's not a lot of powder, it's just enough to kind of give everything a little uniformity before we spray. That's just what I like to do. You don't have to do it. So far, these products that I'm using, it looks like they'll be good for anybody. Look at how beautiful the skin looks, guys. Look at how smooth my cheek area looks. This is one of my favorite setting sprays right here. This is the NYX, the Face Glue setting spray. So let's see. I would love if they come out with a jumbo size, only because I love it that much. Now, do you see how beautiful, and it's not even completely dry yet, but how beautiful the skin is looking? Okay, so I'm going to put some mascara on. I'm gonna use this NYX Worth the Hype mascara for my lower lashes. I hope it's not too big. This mascara is on its last leg. Like, it needs to go in the garbage. It's not my favorite brush. It's a little big for my short lashes. I think the skin looks good. Do you guys see the finish? Just how it's not completely dry yet. I can still feel it. But I love the finish of this setting spray. It's just so beautiful on the skin. Do you see how gorgeous the skin looks? I love it. I have the NYX Buttermelt blush and the NYX Buttermelt bronzer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the bronzer and the blush together, because to me, I think that, they both might be too red. I don't really love this by itself. We're going to try it by itself, but I don't love it by itself. I think that it's very red. Now, it may look different today with this color foundation that we have on, but I just think it's super red. This is called Better Than You. It's the darkest bronzer that they have right now. So let's see. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's still super red. Like, to me, it's very much like a purpley red. They need to take a little of the warmth out, just a little bit. And I know it's supposed to be a bronzer, but it's too much of a, it's like a blonzer. Like, you don't have to put any blush on if you don't want to, but of course, we're gonna put some blush on. So it actually looks okay. I guess it's alright. I don't know if I necessarily love the shade by itself. I don't think so. It's a really pretty shade though. But I just think it gives the face a super purpley kind of look, like purpley red. Like, I guess if you are a deeper skin person and you out in the sun, then you could probably get this shade, you know, if you get a little burnt, because it's definitely got a burnished kind of color to it. That it does. What do we think? Do we like it? Does it look pretty? I mean, I think it looks okay. I just think that they need something that's not as red. So they extended the shade of the blushes, let me say that. So I'm hoping that they extend the shade of these bronzers and make some that are not as warm toned. Yeah, and I'm not even gonna mix it with the blush that I was talking about, because I think that blush is probably almost the same shade as this, which would have just made us a little more red. But I think this is pretty. I think it looks really, really nice. Guys, what do you think? Definitely a bronzer. Like, you don't have to use a blush with this, but I'm gonna use a blush. And I really don't necessarily want to put this on my nose, but because we have something on there already, maybe it won't be as red. Yeah, it's still red. It's all good though. It's all good. Definitely summer makeup. A summertime bronze with these NYX Buttermelt bronzers and the Buttermelt blushes. And we're going to be using the Buttermelt highlighters. I'm going to go into this right here, Can't Stop, Won't Stop. And I'm going to put a little bit of the powder here, just to give us a little brightness. NYX used to have some powders that I loved. I still have them. But it don't make no sense to use them because they don't make them anymore. I mean, like, I loved the powders. So that's pretty. So let's go into our blush. We have these 2 shades. All the Butter. And then we have my Butter Half. So this is like a purpley, like lavender. And this is like a purple. So we're going to put the purple on first. And see how deep and pretty this purple is. That's a lot of blush. It's so pretty, guys. Do you see that? It is definitely complimentary to our eyes, and it's pigmented, but it's not like, it's not too much. So pretty. Oh, I love that. That is gorgeous, guys. That is gorgeous. All the Butter. This is so pretty, and they smell good too. Like, they smell like cookies, or I'm hungry. That is very pretty. I love the tone of this blush. It's gorgeous. Okay, now we're gonna go into the lighter shade, which is called My Butter Half. So this is like a pinky, but it has like purpley undertones to me. I think this is gorgeous. So pretty. And it has a nice amount of luminosity in it. So pretty. I love that. This has a nice like satin kind of shimmer. Just really beautiful. I'm telling you, I've been loving this little blush under my chin and on the forehead. It just adds something to the face. Like, you don't really notice it, but it's there. Now we're gonna go into the Buttermelt highlighter. So, and this one is called Number 1 Butter. It is a very pretty shade. That is gorgeous. You guys know how I love highlighter. I just think that's so pretty because this has like a white base, and I just love the way it looks. Like, it's not too much. It's not accentuating my pores. Thanks to my favorite drugstore primer, the NYX, the face glue. That is so pretty. You know, when I do my makeup, my cheeks are 9 times out of 10 gonna look the same highlighted. These highlighters are really pretty. Is that too much? Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. I'll put a little more blush over this just to tone it down a little bit. It's just whatever is on the brush. I'm not adding any more. It's not too much. I just like my cheeks to pop. You guys know that. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in my inner corner. I'm gonna take this brush and go in here. This is so pretty. Do we want to put this pink highlighter? I like it. I'm gonna spray the face one more time with this NYX, the face glue. This highlighter definitely has a lot of shimmering qualities. I'm just gonna put a little of the blush on it to kind of tone it down a little bit. I have like 6 of their lip IVs. Now I have a bunch of lip glosses, but we don't even have to use the glosses because I have these lip IVs. I have these 6 shades. This is the new retractable liner. I mean, I think it's gonna be too light for me. Oh, and it's too soft. Yeah, I don't like these kind of liners. Okay, the shade actually shows up. I'm surprised. I like the color. It's just that this liner is so soft. It's like a pretty reddish brown. It's really a very pretty liner. This is the shade Cocoa or Cacao. I'm gonna have thoughts on all of these products at the end though, because I want to just tell you. I just want to tell you my thoughts. I'm gonna try this one first, the brown one, and see what it looks like. Splash and Spice. I don't know if it's gonna do anything for our lip though. Let's see. But I'll tell you, these feel like nothing going on. I love the formula of these. I don't know why this looks kind of reddish when it's not red at all. It's very much a nudie color. I'm gonna put this one on. This one is Mauve and Moist. Let's see what this one looks like. I don't think I love this shade either. I'm gonna try this one, Espresso Soak. They dry down and leave a nice tint on the lips. Let's see. This is so pretty. I like it. This feels so wonderful on the lips, guys. It really does. Let me just go and comb my hair. This feels so good. It's got like a tingly feel. I don't know why, but it looks really good. Okay, let me fix the brows, comb the hair, and I'll be back to give you my thoughts on these products. Like, would I purchase these products again? Are these products that I would tell you to go out and get? I'm gonna let you know. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and this is the finished look. This is the finished hair and makeup. I think everything came out really, really beautiful. I'm just gonna go over everything really quickly just to give you my thoughts on this full face of NYX Cosmetics. I love NYX. To me, it's one of the best drugstore brands out there. It is inclusive. It has shades for everybody. You know, they have certain things that they need to work on, but for the most part, it is affordable. You can get it in Walmart, you can get it in CVS, you can get it in Ulta, and they have so many products that are so gorgeous. I am super excited to have been filming this video. Guys, if you made it this far to the video, I know this is the second time I asked you to subscribe, but we are trying to grow this channel. So hopefully you guys love this makeup and you love NYX products. If you do, guys, let me know down below. Okay, I'm gonna be quick. Let me just start with the primer and the setting spray because you guys know it is my favorite. The NYX, the face glue. I talk about it all the time, guys. I love, love, love this primer. It is definitely a gripping primer. It's long lasting. The skin looks beautiful when you wear it. It lasts all day. I wore this and I did a 3-mile walk, and I'm telling you, my face did not move. I've worn it outside in hot weather, and it is just a really good primer. I mean, look at my cheeks. My cheeks have little to no texture in it, and that's due to this primer. This primer is so good, and also the skincare that I have under it. This is a 24-hour setting spray. One of you guys was like, oh, I threw it away. I saw this white stuff floating around. A lot of times in a lot of these products, especially the newer ones, they have powder in it. You won't see it because the bottle is not clear. This one you see it, but I'm telling you guys, this is one of the best setting sprays out there and one of the best primers out there. NYX the face glue. You can't go wrong with it. I'm telling you. I love, love, love it. The NYX, the brow glue. I have it on. It doesn't make your brows crunchy, but to me, it doesn't hold my brows in place. Or I need to start doing my brows later on in the video because to me, I feel like it's a waste. It doesn't make them crunchy. They are still a little sticky, but it's all right. I don't love it. Like, I have 3 tubes of this. I used to love it. Maybe it's me. Today, it didn't really work out that well for me, but it's okay. So the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. I love this powder. I tried it last month. It's so good, guys. Like, it really is so good. I didn't think I was gonna like it. It smooths out my under eyes. To me, like, it's a little drying because it is a mattifying pressed powder. I prefer something with a little less matteness under my eyes, but it actually gets the job done. I would definitely repurchase it. I don't know that I would repurchase it to use under my eyes, but I mean, the skin and everything looks really good, and you won't see what I see unless you're up close, but I do see like a little bit of crease in there. To me, I did have moisture under my eyes. I put a nice primer. I put the Tatcha Dewy skin cream under my eyes, and it's nice, but I don't know that this is my favorite. Like, I won't call it a favorite. It's a nice powder, but not for under my eyes. I will use it all over my face. I think it's beautiful on the face. It appears to keep the skin matte. So I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Just that when you are a woman of a particular age, you don't always want a lot of drying products under your eyes. So I have the NYX Buttermelt blushes. Today we use my Butter Half and all the butter. You guys know how I feel about these. I love these blushes. They're pigmented. They don't accentuate your pores. They are beautiful. They have, I think, 12 different shades. I love them. I have them in like oranges and peaches and purples and pinks. They are gorgeous and I love them, and I'm going to continue to use them. I highly, highly, highly recommend these. Yes, I do. Let me talk about the bronzer first. So we have the NYX Buttermelt bronzer on in the shade Butter Than You. The bronzer is a bronzer. It is a bronzer because you don't necessarily have to put any blush on with that. You could use that as a straight bronzer. You don't have to do anything. You could see it on my face. It's a really beautiful shade. It just looks like my skin. With, you know, I have the blush and stuff on, but it just gives a nice warmth to the face. Let me say that. It gives a nice amount of warmth to the skin. And with this shade of foundation that I'm wearing, it's perfect. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I love the formula. It blends out effortlessly. It's so, so good, guys. I highly recommend their bronzers. Now, I don't know what they look like for other skin tones. I did look at them, but to me, like, I think that they need a little work on the bronzers. They need to make some of them less red. And I'm not saying make it cool tone, but less red. But I still can use it, so it's good. I love it. Yes, I do. I love NYX. NYX is one of the best drugstore brands. I love it. These highlighters are so good. I have all 8 shades, guys. I keep saying that I'm going to do swatches. I probably will wind up swatching them on TikTok. I'm trying to do more on TikTok, so I think that I will probably swatch them for you guys on TikTok. But I've been wearing them in a lot of my videos. I do like them. You guys know I love highlighter. I like the fact that they're not super beaming highlighters, so you can kind of tone them down, but it does give a nice glow from within. I don't want any mattifying looking makeup. I want nice glowy makeup that lasts all day. That's what I'm looking for. And these highlighters, they give me glow. They're beautiful. This is the shade Number 1 Butter and the shade You Better Work. And I love them. You Butter Work, because they're all butter. Like, they all have the word butter in them. So good, guys. Really, really good. The foundations that I used, which was the NYX Bear With Me Blurring Tint Foundation and the Born to Glow foundation that they don't make anymore. I mixed these two together. The skin looks gorgeous. I'm going to continue to use this. They don't make it anymore. I don't know why. It was my favorite NYX foundation. I have 2 tubes of it. I think one of them is a little bit darker than the other one, but I'm definitely going to be using them to mix with my foundations. I was going to go out and buy the glaze, that new glaze, but I heard it was like super, super dewy and it wasn't good for oily skin. I usually like to try things for myself, but it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't something that made me say, ooh, you gotta go get that. So yeah, I used these two. This is shade 21 and this is shade 21. So yeah, I know you guys have a Born to Glow. Somebody has to have this Born to Glow in their stash. Now it's from quite a few years ago, but it was their best foundation to me. I used this Vivid Rich mechanical liner in the shade Quartz Queen. It's one of my favorites for my waterline. It's long lasting and I love it. They have so many shades of this, but I really do love it. So yeah. Then I use this NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Deep Rich. I use it as my contour slash bronzer over my foundation, but under my powders. Really good. It blends out really, really nicely. It's a beautiful shade. It was perfect for what we had going on today. This one, I don't know, the first one that I bought, it wasn't as creamy as this one. This one is nice and creamy, so I really enjoyed this. And I actually enjoyed the mascara, the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. But mine's, it's time for the garbage. I guess I had it too long. I did use it. It did show up. It worked, but it's time for a new one. Not that it has any kind of smell or anything, but it's almost gone. Yeah. I use this eyeshadow palette. I love color, guys. I know I always say it. This one I had already. I never used it until today. This one I got probably 2 weeks ago. And it's like a remake. They changed up some things in here. It's no longer an eyeshadow palette. This is a palette for the face. It didn't have the amount of pigment that I thought it was going to have. The matte shades were very chalky, like they didn't show up. The yellow had a nice amount of pigment, but it just didn't give me what I was looking for. It didn't give me that lasting matte pigment, so I didn't love these. I wouldn't recommend that you go out and purchase these unless you like what I have going on the eyes. This is not what I planned on doing, but this is what came out because they're just not pigment. They're just very, they don't stick well to the skin. I'm gonna say that. Like, I wasn't happy with, now this looks like it's pigmented. I don't know. We're gonna try it again, but I wasn't happy with it. So let me try it again and let me think about it and I'll get back to you, but I didn't love this. I mean, I think our eye look came out really nice. I think our makeup looks beautiful, but I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy that. And I also use this Juvia's Place purple blush. This is Sweet Berries from Juvia's Place, very pretty. And I use the Lip IV in the shade Espresso Soap. That's what I'm wearing on my lips. It's beautiful. First of all, these feel like nothing going on. It's a one and done. I did put a liner on with it from NYX. The NYX liner, it was the mechanical lip liner. It was very nice. I don't like soft liners like that. It was a nice liner. I just don't like soft creamy liners like that, but it had a nice amount of color payoff and it did give a nice line to the lips. Now when these lip IVs dry down, they actually do have a tint to them, so you always have something on your lips. It feels like water going on. Very moisturizing, very long wearing. I love these. I have 6 shades now. No, I won't be buying anymore because I OD'd on lip products this year in 2025. So yeah, I did use this powder. Both of these powders. This one is from NYX and this one was from She Glam, and they both did an excellent job. I'll definitely use them again. I don't know, I could swear that I have to have a light shade because I never usually buy one powder. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yes, I did do individual lashes. I never did them before today. So once I master them, then I'll be showing you how to do them on the channel. But it was my first time trying them and I like them. And I don't know if they're going to stay on once I wash my face. I doubt it. I didn't put the bond or the seal. I didn't put the seal on it. Maybe I should, but I'm gonna wash this makeup off, so I'm not. But I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this hair. I think the curls are pretty. It's pretty crunchy because I used the mousse on it, but I love the curls. They look so pretty. I haven't had black hair in a long time. I really, really like it. Oh, it's glueless. Let me show you. Yeah, this is a glueless wig. See? Now, if I was going to a function, I probably would lay it down, but then I might not. Like, it's so good. It feels comfortable. If you have a big head like me, you're gonna love the fit of it. I love it, guys. That's it. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is a long video. I know that it is, but look at the beautiful makeup. Okay. Let's put a word in the comment section to let me know you guys made it to the end. I know a lot of you guys are watching and watching longer, and I love it and I thank you so much. Please, if you have any makeup loving friends, share these videos with your friends so they can join the family of precious jewels. Yeah, and please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you've been here before and you have not subscribed. I love you, my precious jewels. I'll see you in the next video.